The National Social Security Authority wishes to advise its valued pensioners that the Life Certificate Renewal Exercise for 2022 will be running from 6 June 2022 to 31 August 2022. Chirongwa ichi chichaitwa pachitevedzwa mitemo yekudzivirira denda re-COVID-19. Nekudaro vanhu vachabatsirwa vari vashoma nevashoma kumahofisi eNASA akatekeshera nyika yose. Vari pamudyandigere weNASA vari kukurudzirwa kushandisa mahofisi eNASA ari pedyo navo. Labo abahola ipension bakhuthazwa ukuthi bazibuyele manqamu eNASA njalo baze lezithupha zabo kanye lomfuziselo waso kumbe ipasipoti esebenzayo. Labo abagula kakhulu labagugekileyo bazavakatshelwa yiNASA emzini yabo. NASA will also visit selected POSB, NBS and Zimpost during the pensioner paydays. Several local business centers and growth points will be visited by NASA on dates to be advised. Pensioners in the diaspora can download the Life Certificate on www.nasa.org.zw. Upon completion and certification, kindly email to nasalifecertificates@nasa.org.zw. Failure to renew a Life Certificate by 31 August 2022 will result in suspension of benefit payout. For more information, visit any NASA office or our website www.nasa.org.zw. #NASA Heroes. NASA, a lifelong promise.
A lifelong promise it is. Welcome viewers to your very own favorite program, courtesy of NASA, which talks more about your welfare as a pensioner. Chabla Ncube is my name. Nglamukela kulonoluke uhlelo lwesithembiso sempilo yonke ngabangani bethuke beNASA. Chiri chirongwa ka chichivimbiso che upenyu wese icho chiripo pakuti chinge chitharisa ka uphenyu wakho iwewe ka uri phamujikandikere wena-ke okumhlala phansi impilo yakho ke kumele ke iqhubekele phambili inanzwa ke inakekelwa njalo ke ngabe NASA. Akuhlelo ke in the studio today we are with Mr. Owen Nyabaza, who is the marketing officer with NASA. Remember we were with this gentleman last week as edition. Mr. Nyabaza, welcome you to the program.
Welcome, thank you very much.
We also had last week Mr. Msizi Ndebele, and today we also have him with us in the studio. Baba Ndebele, salamugela, siqhubekela phambili, sixoxa labo ke abakumhlala phansi.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu, ngiyabonga ngalokho.
Our viewers, we are still with you in the rural communities, there in the remote areas of Zimbabwe, carrying out these outreach programs with NASA as a way of making sure that you are well catered for and you are well informed. Mr. Nyabaza, Zimbabwe has 10 provinces with so many districts. Do you intend to carry out more outreach programs this year?
Oh, thank you very much. We intend to carry out more outreach. As you know, Zimbabwe have got 10 provinces. We intend to make sure that each and every province is covered. This year, we plan to make sure that we go to Midlands province, also go to Manicaland province. And we are making sure, we are making a plea, and we are making a plea to all our stakeholders that in every part of Zimbabwe, every Zimbabwean, we should reach out. We are making sure that each and every Zimbabwean make sure that they are empowered on the national information. How do they claim their benefits? Where do they get their NASA services? So we are saying we are coming. Every leaving no one behind, leaving no place behind. We are going to cover, and it's our plea, and it's going to make sure we're going to make sure that each and every province is covered. As I said last week, that every province is given equal opportunity so that we make sure we cover each and every district.
Kunjalo siqhela phambili esikuhlelo ke isithembiso sempilo yonke baba Ndebele nanku ke iZimbabwe inkulu ingathi ke ilezabelo ezilichumi njalo ke leziqinti ezinengi. Singakhangela ke lonyaka ngabe kulombono na ukubana ke libe lisiba khona ukuthi libe libhoda njalo kwezinye ke iziqinti kumbeni ke kwezinye ke izabelo kusho kazilehle eZimbabwe.
Kasimanga siyaphambili sibili ngohlelo lolu olokukhankasa umuntu wonke oloko kwenza le NASA kumele akwazi ngeNASA, kumele azi ukuthi ngihambe eNASA yakhona ku10 kufunakalani eNASA, kuyini ngihamba nguphethe eNASA, ngitholani eNASA. So kasimanga siyaqhubeka ngemkhankaso yethu okuthi ukuthi ke kumnyaka wona lo ongakapheli nxa konke kuhambe kuhle kuvumile kuhle konke sikhangelele ukuthi singene ke enkabazwe ngale eGweru region iMidlands, singene sichasise iNASA nale kuona lo mnyaka. Then umnyaka nalo futhi ungakapheli sikhangelele ukuthi sicrosses yekhona lezi ntabeni ngale kuManicaland, siye ngena lakho sichasise indaba zeNASA. Udaba lwethu lumi lapha ekutheni akula muntu okumele ethwale nzima ngendaba zeNASA lezi. Uyimember eNASA, ulilunga leNASA, kumbe uloko kwenza ngeNASA, ulobani wakho wayesebenza, kuzwisise kucace ukuthi iNASA ithini, ubuya kutheni eNASA, utholeni. So asimanga siyaqhubekela phambili sikhankasa.
Batsho njalo ke ubaba Ndebele lapha ke ekhulumela ke iNASA ubena akumelanga ke ube lo muntu ke osalela ke emuva, wonke umuntu kumele ke asondele afinyelelwe yiNASA. Banyabaza Zimbabwe yakakhura ine mathuno akawanda muri kutarisira kuti gore rino mukwanisa kuti munge bichita mamwe outreach se eyamakaita ku North.
Tinotenda semakurira akaita Zimbabwe tichaedza ndipatinogona kuti dunhu rese tinge tinosvikako. Tichenda gore rinosati rapera tine urongwa hwekuti tichanoenda zvakare kuManicaland, tichaenda zvakare kuMidlands, tichangofamba nehurukuro dzedu mazuva ano. Tiri kuti mazuva ano mukoma JB hurukuro mazuva ano ndedzechivimbiso cheupenyu. Nekuti turamba tichienda ikoko tichauya Manicaland tichanokavha area asatana maarea acho atichataura pamberi apo atichanosvika tinokavha, asi takatarisana nedonzvo rekuti tiri kutanga tanokavha nzvimbo kusingasvike masaisai, nzvimbo dzisinganyanya kusvika dziri kumaborder line areas ndodzo tichanobata. So tiri kuti Manicaland tiri kuuya ikoko, tiri kuti zvakare kuMidlands tinge tiriko zvakare tichiita make sure kuti pese dunhu rese munhu wese wemuZimbabwe hapana achasara, munhu wese achaziva maringe neNASA chivimbiso cheupenyu.
Munhu wese achaziva neNASA, munhu wese akwanisa kuwana munjandigere wake burikidza ka neNASA. And Mr. Nyabadza, from the feedback you gathered, how are people well informed about NASA in those remote areas you visited?
Oh, thank you. Some of the areas there was information gap, so hence the need for us to carry out this rural outreach to all the areas in Zimbabwe. Some of the people, they were aware of that there is NASA, but they were not aware about the claiming procedure. But now, for instance, we have been in Lupani, we have been in Nyamapanda, we have been in Gutu, we have been in Chiredzi. All those people, they are now aware. They're now aware about the NASA. How can you claim NASA benefits? Where are the NASA offices? They also welcomed the move that NASA took about opening of satellite offices. I think to date we have got more than 17 satellite offices all around Zimbabwe. Namely, I think we have got in Bulawayo, we've got the Lupani, we've got the Binga, we've got Plumtree. We also come to Mutare, we've got Murambinda, we also have got Nyanga, for Harare, we've got Chivu, we've got Murewa, we've got Mount Darin, we've got Chitungwiza, we've got also Willowvale. We also moved to Gweru. We've opened a satellite office in Gokwe. We've also opened a satellite office in Shawani. Also in Masvingo, we've got Gutu. We've got also Ngundu satellite office. Also, we come to Chinoi. We've opened Karoi satellite office. We've also opened Guru satellite office. All these, they are also helping in our information dissemination and making sure that our stakeholders, they get services without traveling longer distance. Also, cutting traveling costs.
A lifelong promise isithembiso sempilo yonke. Baba Ndebele, asikhangeleni phela ukubana ke ekuvakatsheni lokho kwenzakalayo ke kubhodwa ke sikhangela ke kweminye imihlubulo le ekhulunywe ngayo. Abantu bazi kanganani njalo bayamukela njani indaba ke yeNASA akulezo zindawo?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Kunanzelelekile ukuthi lokusilela thize kwe-information lapha ebantwini. Okuyikho sibilokufuqe iteam yeNASA ukuthi singamelele ukuthi abantu bedinga information ngeNASA besilande, kodwa kasisukumenini sibalande lapha abakhona sibachasisele ngendaba zeNASA sicazulule ukuthi iNASA leyi kuhamba njani ngayo kufunakalani ngikudlana layo sekutheni sekungaphi. So ke siphumile sangena ukuyachasisa iNASA ebantwini phakathi ngale. So ebesizama ukuthi sikwethu lapha ebantwini ukuthi kubaluleke ukuthi ngiqonda ngapi nxa sekutheni ngendaba zeNASA. So sivulile ke ama satellite offices amaningi endaweni eziningi ezichiyeneyo ilizwe lonke jikelele. Sisabalele ngamanye ama touch points ona lawo esithi thina asifinyelele nini sisondele sincedisane ngendaba zeNASA lezi esikhuluma ngazo. Wonke umuntu kakhululeke ukusondela kuNASA. Lawe nxa sesifikile lapha esikhona esibuye kuwe sizochasisa iNASA lesenza imhlangano. Khululeka usondele kumhlangano yeNASA. Abanye kwesinye isikhathi bake bethi bona hayi mina vela ngizange ngisebenze so angilani lokho kwenza leNASA ngaleso sizathu kangiye emhlanganweni wakhona. Bese kusiba lusizi ngoba unanzelela ukuthi wonke umuzi uyathintwa yiNASA. Ulo muntu owake wasebenza kumbe umuntu osebenzayo ungabe wena ungasebenzanga kodwa ulesihlobo sakho esasisebenza nxa sokufikile esinye isigaba esokuthi mbe asisekho leso sihlobo mbe sekutheni sikhangelele ukuthi wena la ungazange ukusebenza ubuye NASA uzothola imfanelo zakho. So sikhuthaza ukuthi ke asihlanganeni kuma centers zona la sebesiwabizile sichasise iNASA.
Angempela ungabona ke kubizwa ke abanye ukuthi bayebethe kwaqala phana ke besizwa ke ngeNASA lawe hamba ungakhethelekile ubana ke wake wasebenza kumbeni ke ungasebenzanga. It is a lifelong promise program views courtesy of NASA. As of now, let's take a break, but we'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers, to a lifelong promise courtesy of NASA. If you're just joining us, we are with Mr. Owen Nyabadza, who is a marketing officer at NASA, together with Mr. Msizi Ndebele, who is the liaison officer. Remember, we were with these gentlemen in last week's edition of A Lifelong Promise. If you're just joining us, we are still talking to you about these outreach programs which are carried out around Zimbabwe, mainly in the outskirts of Zimbabwe. Mr. Nyabadza, what are some of the key messages you deliver during these outreach programs?
Oh, thank you. Some of the key messages we deliver during our outreach programs are basically we start with why is NASA important to the people, why people are supposed to contribute to NASA. So these are the key messages we put to them so that during the time of retirement, NASA takes care of you. In the case of injuries at work, NASA also takes care of those people. Also in the event of death, as long as the person was a contributor, NASA will then pay funeral benefits and survivors benefits to the deceased family. We are also putting across the messages of our opening our satellite offices. This has made our pensioners, our beneficiaries, and all the stakeholders for them to have easy access to their areas. I go back to Lupani, I go back to Binga, that we've opened offices in Lupani, we've opened offices in Binga. For example, if one is to travel from Binga to Wange, you would need around $10, but now the office is now there in Binga, so we've saved a lot of transport costs for our stakeholders. We are also delivering to our pensioners and the beneficiaries the non-monetary benefits we have introduced as NASA. The 5 to 10% discounts groceries for them, so that when they purchase at OK and Spa, they get those discounts. So these are some of the key messages, and the major key messages we are also listening to them is how do they claim their NASA benefits. Most of the people, they are only aware when NASA is deducting money on their pay slips, but when they reach on retirement pensions, they don't know what to do now. So these are the key messages we are trying to tell our beneficiaries. How do you claim NASA benefits? How much is it you get from NASA?
Well, Baba Ndebele, imbiko bani elithwalayo lisiyayi etshela ke umphakathi ngesikhathi libavakatshela esikhangeleke ngendaba lezi ke ezama outreach programs.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Umbiko esihamba sothwele ebantwini ngumbiko ochasisa iNASA, ocazulula indaba zeNASA. Oqala vele siyakwazi sonke ukuthi wonke umuntu osebenzayo ulilunga leNASA uyacontribute kuNASA uyabanjula imali yeNASA. Ngenxa sesiya le emakhaya phandle ngale sesizama kuyacazulula kubantu laba abakhanya ngani abalani lokwenza ngeNASA abangani abala bakhatshana le ndaba zeNASA lezi sihamba siphethe umbiko ukuthi ubuya eNASA kutheni ukuthi uzoclaim imali yakho. Uvele umuntu olilunga leNASA umuntu onjani? Sicazulela lapha ukuthi umuntu wakwasebenza umuntu osebenzayo nguye oyimember yeNASA. Nxa kungayenzakala ikuyini yikho lapho kusukunywa khona sisukume sithi hayi sensiye ema-ofisini eNASA sensiyadinga izimali zami ngoba lo oyelilunga sokwehlelwe yilokho. So yikho sihamba sikucazulula laphana bese sithinta futhi kakhulu sinanzelela futhi lokuthi kufunakalani nxa usubuye eNASA yankona ukuzoclaim imali lezi. Kuyananzeleleka ukuthi sithatha ukuthi kulabanye abantu ababa lobunzima ngendaba zokuthi akakala sure ukuthi vele eNASA yankona nxa ngihamba mphetheni kufunakalani egcine sengani sesiba tossed around ihambe eNASA suke eNASA hamba lapho usebenza khona hamba ngaphi sihle sifike sikucazulule khona lapho nxa sihambile emakhaya ukuthi okufunakala eNASA yilokho la lokho umuntu afike ngene ofisini eNASA ephume ephethe imali yakhe kube lula nje kube njalo. Yikho esihamba sikuchasa ebantwini sincedisana ngendaba zeNASA lezi.
Utsho njalo obaba Ndebele lapho bana ke kumele ke kube lula ebantwini ukuthi babezwisisa ke ngomsebenzi ke weNASA abanye badza ngatharise ukuthi mashoko amunotakura amuchienda nawo akuruzhinji rwe avo vari pamujikandikere nde api pamunenge muchitenderera.
Mashoko atinotakura mukoma JB ndeyekuudza ruzhinji rweZimbabwe kuti NASA yacho inombomirira chii, kuti NASA iyi inozotorwa zvaita sei, tikuti isusu kana munhu asvika pamujikandikere anoda mapepa akaita sei. Ndonzvo vatinofamba tichiudza ruzhinji rweZimbabwe uyezve kuti mari dzavo dzinokalkuletwa sei. Ndasvika ini pamujikandikere ndinowekerwa mari yakaita sei, kana chipewa mari pamujikandikere pamwedzi hunga ndakontributa makore mangani semenzaniso kuti munhu apiwe mari yepamujikandikere hunga akontributa kuNASA mari yake ichibatwa kwemakore 10 zvidaudzira. Kana zviri pasi pemakore 10 anenge akupiwa mari inonzi inesvika ine chitsama chimwe chete retirement grant. Ndozvo zvimwe zvatichitaura uyezve tichitaura zvakare kuti mari yacho yekuNASA inobuda zvaita sei uyezve mapay dates ekuNASA akamira sei. Zvatambotaura kuti no isu seNASA tinobhadhara musi wa13 wemwedzi wega wega. Ndizvo tichiudza vateereri vedu uyezve zvimwe zviitiko zvinochiitika kuNASA sezvakaita semagrocery discounts atiri kutaura nemaNASA cards nezvimwewo zvatiri kutaura kuti no tiri muno mwaka wemalife certificates tikuti upi neupi zvake ari kutambira mari yeNASA anofanira kunzi auye kuNASA iri pedyo naye iri kudhuze naye kuti anyorise kuti achiri mupenyu. Chinongodiwa chete ngaauye nechitupa chake oenda kuNASA iri pedyo naye kusvika mwedzi uno usati wapera waAugust wouya. Ndozve zvimwe zvatine chibata asi tinenge tine zvakawanda handigoni kuzozvidongonodza zviripo asi tiri kuti isu kana munhu amboshanda chete rabasa reNASA rikungwavhangavhera munhu iyeye. So kana wakamboshanda chete mabenefits ekuNASA mukoma JB haaperi haalapsi. Semenzaniso munhu akashaya gore 2000 munhu akashaya gore rapera haana kumbobvira afambira aiwa huyai kuNASA mari dzenyu dziriko. Asi ndatibatisisa apa kuti kana wakamboshanda uchibatirwa mari chi kuNASA ndo vanhu vanouya kuNASA ivavo vanga vachibatirwa mari dzavo dzeNASA.
Ndafarira pataurwa kakuti NASA inongwavha havashaye chekuti vanga vachikuitira. Still with you, Mr. Nyabadza. In previous episodes, rather, you mentioned that NASA is a listening organization. Now, what are other major issues which were raised by clients during your outreach programs which you have attended to?
Thank you. The major, I think I will tackle on 3. The first one was on traveling cost, where our beneficiaries, where our members were complaining of high transport costs. That one we've managed partly to cure it in the introduction of the satellite offices, which we are now bringing offices closer to them. We've gone a step further, where we are also opening what we call touch points. On the touch points, we are saying in areas where we go during paydays, then we send our officers there to attend to their queries. They also the low payouts, and then they are also complaining about inflation. What we've also done is introduce the non-monetary benefits to them. That is the grocery discounts. We've also, in partnership with what the government said, all those who are earning pensions, they are now eligible to get that $50 USD facility, so that they can also go to where the bureaus they've got the money. If there is available, they can visit OK. They can also visit those exchange bureaus to get their USD $50 using their monthly payouts. And then we're also doing mobile clinics outreach to them, so that they get free medical checkups and also free drugs for them to be helped in terms of their health. And also we are also doing these rural outreach programs, so that we keep on updating them on information, so that they are also kept abreast of whatever is going in at NASA. In terms of life certificates, what we've also done is we are also sending NASA officers. They are going there in terms of when they are bedridden, where a pensioner is not able to travel to long distances. They will just come to any NASA office, they leave their name and address. NASA officers will then go there and help them.
Well, it is time to take a break. Welcome back, viewers, to a Life Alone Promise. Thank you so much for being with us. Kune avo vachangoti bata turukurukuraka nezve mudyandigere, turukurukura nezve kuvhakacha kuri kuitaka NASA kushanya kwari kuitaka kumatono. Nxa usanda kuxhuma sixoxa-ke ngodaba-ke lokuvakatshelwa kwenu-ke iNASA kuziqintile izabelo-ke ezehlukeneyo. Baba Ndebele, ngibuye kini latsho ukubana-ke iNASA i-organization elalelayo. Nxa sikhangela-ke ukulalela kweNASA, yiziphi indubo ezithe zafinyelela endlebeni zeNASA, njalo-ke kuyini okwenzakeleyo?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Ngenye indaba ukuthi siphume sisondile ebantwini, sizwe ukuthi bathini, and ngenye indaba futhi ukuthi kulungisiswe lezo zinto. Ngizathinta nje ezimbalwa. Eyokuqala esegcekeni esiyibonayo sonke indaba yama-satellite offices avulwe yiNASA, lama touch points lapho esihamba khona sisiyafinyelela abantu ngesikhathi sokuholwa kwamapensheniya lanxa kungala office yeNASA. So kuma-satellite offices sikuthintile ukuthi sesivule ama-satellite offices amaningi kuyinjongo yokubulala indleko zokugada lezana ezinkulu, ngoba kwesinye isikhathi kukhangela umuntu esuka khona le esiyabhuwa ngumango omkhululwana isibonelo lesiyana elanda i-nearest NASA office, bese kuthatha ukuthi ugada ngemali eziningi, kudinga ukuthi engxenye agcine siyalala khona lapha yakhona. So iNASA yasisithi mana sivula ama-satellite offices lawa sisondelele abantu, kungabi ngumthwalo ukuzoclaima imali zeNASA kumbe uzobuza indaba zeNASA. So ngokokuqala lokhuyana ukuvula ama-satellite offices lokuvula ama-touch points lapho sithi khona ngokuhola kwamapensheniya sibe le team eziphumayo zisiyafinyelela zincedisana labadala khona le ezindaweni zabo lapha abangabe bekhona khona. Then okwesibili-ke kunanzelelekile ukuthi kule ndaba lezi ezama life certificates lezi esizenzayo lapho esibiza khona wonke umuntu ohola imali yeNASA ukuthi buya ehofisini yeNASA senze ama life certificates, ngenxa yokunanzelela again ukuthi kulabanye abagogekileyo, asebegugile, abagulayo, abalama challenges nje achiyechiyeneyo amaningi. iNASA ithe sililalele lina, thumela yena lo ongamthumela kumbe ulethe ilizwi eNASA kumbe usifonele usitshele ukuthi hayi owethu upensheniya uphathekile kanye nelesi ukufika office yeNASA ngesizathu salokhu lalokhuyana. Labo siyabahambela sibalande siyenza ama life certificates ona lawo. Phezu kwakho nokho labaphilileyo sizama ukusondela kuma centers amakhulu sisenza ama life certificates ona lawo ekubhodeni kwethu. So kuyikulalela abantu lokhuyana.
Well, viewers, as we round up today's program, Mr. Nyabadza, apart from radio, television, and other mainstream media platforms, what other platforms does NASA use to reach out to its beneficiaries?
Thank you. As we are on an intense and massive information dissemination on NASA products and NASA information, we are using a lot of channels. We use the social media, the Twitter handles, the Facebook. We are also doing what we the pensioner engagements. This was a first of its kind, where we are also making sure that we get the pensioners, the beneficiaries. They come, we engage with them, we listen to them, what do they expect from NASA, and then we discuss and then we take things forward. We also do employer engagements where we're saying those the owners of the companies, of the businesses, we come also together, we deliberate on issues, and then we make NASA great. And we as you are aware that NASA is a lifelong promise, we make sure that all our stakeholders, all our beneficiaries, we engage them and then we make a way forward. We are also into WhatsApp platforms where we engage with our important stakeholders. For example, we have got with Zim Post Properties, POSB, we have got WhatsApp groups whereby other pensioners who can come to the banks with issues, they can just put them on the WhatsApp platform, and then people from NASA will then assist them. We are also into shows. Currently, we have done the Wange show, we have done the Chinoi show, we have also done the Kadoma show, and also more shows. Harare agricultural show, which is coming, Gwanda, Mutare, Chinoi, Mashingo. We are also going to be attending those shows so that we enhance information dissemination to our stakeholders.
Well, viewers, there comes down the curtain on today's program. Lesa fika ke kumlindi yaqina ke kuhlelo lethu ke namhlanje lapho ebesithi thina ke sigoqe ke udaba ke lokuvakatshela ke iziqinti ezehlukeneyo. Special thanks to Mr. Owen Nyabaza, who is a marketing officer with NASA, together with Mr. Msizi Ndebele, who is a liaison officer with NASA. Chabula Ncube is my name, hoping that today's program was rather so beneficial to you, the pensioner. Till we meet again next week, it is a goodbye for now.